morning everyone. Today we will talking about volume of rectangular prisms. We have Rashid and Yasser and Mshari and Mut'ab. Good morning. Okay, we will wait for just only 1 minute for the rest of you. Our lesson today inshallah will be so easy. Inshallah, we will talking about how to find the volume of rectangular prism. Then we will wait for just only 1 minute. Can you hear me well, all of you? Rashid, Yasser, Mshari, Mut'ab? Yes, we have Khalid Al-Khaldi. Good morning, Khalid. Okay, Yasser, Mut'ab. What about you, Rashid and Mshari? Can you hear me well, Rashid and Mshari? Is my voice clear to all of you? Yes, okay. Welcome, Rashid. What about you, Mshari? Can you hear me well? Okay, that's completely fine. We have now Rashid and Yasser and Mshari and Mut'ab and Khalid. We are missing Rakan and Muhammad Fahad and Muhammad Hamdan. Rakan Al-Ghamdi and Fahad and Muhammad Al-Qahtani and Muhammad Al-Shahri. Okay, today guys we will talking about volume of rectangular prism. How we can find the volume of rectangular prism. For example, here here we have this rectangular prism with 3 dimensions, which is 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter, and 4 centimeter. Again, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter, and 4 centimeters. Then we need to know the base first of all, which is 2 times 3. 2 times 3 equals 6. Then after that times height, which is 4. 6 by 4, it will be 24 cubic centimeters. Then the answer will be the volume is 24 cubic centimeters. Why? Because we have three dimensions here, which is 2 and 3 and 4, which is length and width and height. Again, Meta, stop doing that. Length and width and height. Then we will make multiplication process to find out the volume for any rectangular prism. And the rule, by the way, the rule will be like that. V equal L times W times height. L times W times H, which is length by width by height. This is the main rule for our lesson today, which is volume of rectangular prisms. Metab, stop doing that. You enter the class and go out, and enter and go out. Kindly focus with me, Metab. Any question about my rule, this rule, which is V equal L times W times H? Any questions for this rule, which is V equal L times W times H, which is length by width by height? And we can use another rule, which is V equal B, which is base by height. This is the second rule, and this is the first rule. It's clear. Thank you, Yasser. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Yasser and Khalid and Mut'ab. Thank you. Okay, it's clear. Thank you, Yasser. Then we have 2 rules to find any volume, which is base by height. Okay, Mut'ab, try to fix it. Or length by width by height. Length by width by height, which is 2 times 3, it will be 6, and 6 times 4, it will be 24. And notice that we have cubic centimeters, guys. Like when you write the unit, should be focus centimeter power 3. Sorry for that. For example, this one will be centimeter power what? Power 3. like that. We should write it like that. Okay, now focus.
Looking at the volume of rectangular prisms. Our essential question: how can you find the volume of a rectangular prism? Let's connect. The base of a rectangular prism is a rectangle. You know that the area is measured in square units, or units squared. The area of the rectangle can be found simply by multiplying the length and the width. So, length times width. So the area of the base is 1, 2, 3 is its width, and 1, 2, 3, 4 is its base. So we have 3 and 4. 3 times 4 is 12. So the area of the base is 12 square units. Another way to write that is 12 units squared. The volume is measured in cubic units, or units cubed. When you build a prism, you add the layer of cubes that you're adding to the third dimension of height. So when you're doing area, you're doing square, but when you're doing volume, you're doing cubed, because you're doing 3 different. With area, you're doing length and width, but with volume, you're doing length, width, and height. So let's unlock the problem. Juan built a rectangular prism shown at the right using 1-inch cubes. The prism has a base that is a rectangular and has a height of 4 cubes. What is the volume of the rectangular prism that Juan built? You can find the volume of a prism in a cubic unit by multiplying the number of squares units at the base shape by the number of layers or its height. So we know that there's 1, 2, 3, 4 this way, 1, 2, 3 this way. 4 times 3 is 12. We've already said that. So that means each of these layers has 12 units. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 layers. And since we know that each layer is composed of 12 unit cubes, we're going to have to figure out how much the volume is. So the first layer has 12, and then if I add the second layer with an additional 12, I get 24. I add the third layer of 12, and I get 36. And then I add the fourth layer, and I get 48. So I'm going to multiply the height by 12. Sorry. Right? 12 is how many? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So we have 4 times 3, which gave us the 12, and then I'm going to take that 12 and I'm going to multiply by the height, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 12 times 4 is 48. How does the volume change as each layer is added? Well, the volume increases by the number of cubic units in each layer. In this case, it was 12. What does the number you multiplied by the height represent? Well, the number of the base shape, or the number of cubes in each layer. So again, the volume of Juan's rectangular prism is 48 inches cubed. Let's relate height to volume. Tony stacks cube-shaped beads that measure 1 centimeter on each edge in the storage box. The box can hold 6 layers of 24 beads with no gaps or overlays. What is the volume of Tony's storage box? First of all, what are the dimensions of the base of the box? You've got to figure that part out first. When I look back here, it says that the box can hold 6 layers of 24 beads. 6 layers of 24 beads. Well, if the layer on the bottom is 24, then I need to know what these two dimensions are. Two numbers that can work with 6 and 24 are 4 and 6. 4 centimeters and 6 centimeters. Because 4 times 6 is 24, right? That's my basic area. Now, what operation can you use to find the area of a shape? Kind of gave that one away. It's multiplication. Now, the volume of each bead is, remember up here it says 1 centimeter, right? 1 centimeter cubed. And the storage box has a base with an area of, we already said it right here, 24. Right there, 24 centimeters squared. And the height of the storage box, we already said right here, it says it will hold 6 layers, is 6 centimeters. So the volume of the storage box or area is 24, because that was what our base was, times the 6, which is the height, or, when I multiply that out, 24 times 6, 6 times 4 is 24, 6 times 8 is 6 times 2 is 12, plus 2 is 14, so it's 144 centimeters cubed. Another way, you know that the area of the base of the storage box is 24 centimeters squared. The base has a length of 6 centimeters and a width of 4 centimeters and a height of 6 centimeters. So the volume of the storage box is the base, which is 6 times 4 times the 6 height. 6 times 4 times 6, or 6 times 4 is 24 times this 6, and that gives us the 144 centimeters cubed, 144 centimeters cubed. Just want to make sure you guys know, with volume, okay, it is always this number times that number times that number. A times B times C. You can do them in any order you want. You can multiply these two together first and then multiply this one. Really, you should multiply the base first and then multiply it by the height. That's usually easier that way. Alright, for your homework, let's just do a couple of them.
Guys, let's solve these questions together, which is question 2. Kindly solve question 2 and tell me the answer. Mshari, Mit'ab, Yasir, Rashid, and Khalid. Again, Rashid, Yasir, Mshari. Yes, kindly solve question 2 and tell me the answer. Okay, all of you, okay, Mshari, go ahead. Question 2. Guys, question 2 with Mshari, question 3 with Yasir, question 4 with Khalid. Yasir, question 3. Rakan, good morning, Rakan. You don't understand. You make multiplication. 12 times 2 times 4. Just that. سوي ضرب يا مشاري. اضرب عملية المultiplication البروسيس. الآن أنت قاعد تسوي ضرب لأنك عندك حجم. الحجم بالعربي طول في العرض في الارتفاع اللي هو length times width times height. اضرب لي 12 times 2 times 4 يا مشاري. Good morning يا Rakan. Rakan, solve question 4. Teacher, I don't understand. Okay, Rakan, here we have to multiply the length times width times height. يعني الآن يا Rakan أنا عندي rectangular prism. القانون عشان أجيب الفوليوم الحجم إني أضرب الستة أو 6 times 5 times 3. ياسر أنت كاتب لي number 384 ها؟ Number 384, which is 7 times 6 times 2, 84 cubic feet يا ياسر. صح عليك يا ياسر. لا يا مشاري، خطأ يا مشمش. خالد فواز, which question Khalid? Yes, that's right, Khalid Fawaz. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. It's completely right. 150 cubic centimeter يا خالد. cubic centimeter صح؟ هاي يا ركان، يلا يا ابويا. يا مشاري question 2 يا مشاري. يلا يا شباب ساعدوا مشاري في question 2. يلا يا ركان، يلا يا متعب، يلا يا راشد. question 2. Yeah, 96 Rakan. 150 في question 4 صح. How I don't. لا عندك question. أجيك أنا إن شاء الله أعطيك question. اصبر علي. Okay, اصبر علي.
That should be 20 right for your home.
question 5 هذا المايل يا متعب. و question 6 عند راشد. بسرعة. Just multiplication. Yes, thank you Yasser. Just multiplication. أنت عندك three values which is 5 and 8 and 3. عندي راشد ومتعب. متعب question 5 وراشد question 6. يلا يا ابوي. Hurry up, Rashid and Mit'ab. Question 5, which is 5 times 8 times 3. Question 6, which is 6 times 6 times 4. Is it difficult, guys? يعني هل الدرس الآن صعب? Is it difficult? ياسر, مشاري, خالد, Rakan, is it difficult? No, yeah. Thank you, Khalid. Very easy. Thank you, Yasser. Thank you, Rakan. Thank you, Mshari. متعب. Thank you, Mshari. متعب. Question 5. Rashid, question 6. نشوف مين اللي معي أصلا. معايا. I have Rashid and Mit'ab. Mit'ab. Mit'ab, please. Question 5 and Rashid, please. Question 6. No, not you, Mshari. I need Mit'ab and Rashid. لا مش انت يا ركان. لا انت كلكم حليتوا. I cannot see the question. Okay, 5 and 8 and 3. هذا هو الكويستشن. Question 5 هذا هو. 5 times 8 times 3. بسرعة يا متعب. 5 times 8 times 3. أنا قلت لك إياه. 5 times 8 times 3. راشد, فينك يا راشد؟ يلا يا ابوي. Question 6, which is 6 times 6 times 4. Find the result. Find the volume for question 6. 6 times 6 times 4. Hurry up يا راشد. متعب. 5 times 8 times 3 متعب. يلا. Yeah, thank you متعب. 120 inches square. 120 inches square. Thank you متعب. That's completely right. Thank you. راشد. 6 times 6 times 4. Welcome teacher. Thank you. يعني الآن الدرس أعتقد مفهوم. صح ولا لا؟ Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you خالد. Thank you. حاضر يا مشاري. والله أنتم كلكم ما شاء الله عليكم متميزين. طيب خلينا نشوف. صح. Okay, طيب. Here we have 3 examples. Here we have 4 times 6 times 5 will be 120 inches power 3 or cube. Here we have 3 times 2 times 3. It will be 3 times 2 6 times 3. It will be 18 centimeter cube. 1 times 2 times 6. It will be 12 inches cube. Okay. Any questions? Beige what? I'll tell you. Beige what? Okay, I'll tell you. Beige 681. Beige 681. Now question 1. Solve it. All of you, hurry up. You're welcome. All of you, question 1, hurry up. This question. Hurry up. Question 1. Tell me about the volume for question 1. No, here. Question 1. 18. Yeah, thank you. Then 18 cubic centimeter. 18 cubic centimeter. Okay. Question 2. Solve question 2. 20. Thank you. That's completely right. 20 cubic feet. Question 3. Solve question 3. 2 times 4, it will be 8. 8 by 4, 32. Will be 32. Thank you. 32 cubic inches. Okay. What about question 4? 3 times 3, 9. 9 times 6, 54. Thank you, Yasser. Thank you, Yasser. 54. Thank you, all of you. Thank you, Mshari. Thank you, Rakan. Thank you, Khalid. Thank you, متعب. والله الدرس رائع وأنتم أكثر جمالا. والله العظيم يا شيخ I missed all of you. يا شيخ الله العظيم أنا ودي أرجع المدرسة الآن أرجع المدرسة، أفتح المدرسة وأرجع أدرس الآن يا راشد، نرجع المدرسة وندرس مرة ثانية يا راشد. بالله ما افتقدت المدرسة، بالله ما اشتقت للمدرسة. يا سلام عليك يا مشاري، الله عليك يا مشمش. اي والله يا سلام. وانت بعد يا ركان، والله اني مفتقدك يا ركان، انت وراشد، ومفتقد ياسر وخالد ومتعب. يا سلام عليكم. طيب يا شباب يا حلوين يا ابطال، يا ابطال يا حلوين يا شطار يا شيخ، انا ما شفت في حياتي اشطر منكم ما شاء الله تبارك الله. اي سؤال، اي استفسار، اي شيء اسالوني على طول. لا بارك الله فيك يا راشد. اللي ما عنده سؤال يتوكل على الله. يلا وحلوا على كلاسير الهوم وركس. والله لو ما تحلوا ازعل، والله لو ما تحلوا ازعل. No have any questions. Thank you متعب. Thank you. حلوا على كلاسير الهوم ورك والكويزز اللي على ثينك سنترال. والله العظيم اقسم بالله. وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. يلا توكل على الله. I love you so much. Me too متعب. أبشر. تسلم ذي بنت مشاري. يلا بارك الله فيكم. بارك الله فيك يا ياسر. أبشر. تسلم يا خالد، تسلم يا كفو. والله خالد انت ورا كانوا الشباب. أبشر. تسلم يا حلوين. يلا في أمان الله. goodbye. see you soon إن شاء الله. أي والله وأنا كمان والله. لا تقول لهم الجواب. لا تقول لهم الجواب يا ياسر. يلا بارك الله فيكم. see you soon إن شاء الله. يلا باي ها go out of the class. يلا والله قاعد أقول لهم الجواب. يا ويلك يا ياسر هم يعرفوا.